Hey everybody, DayTraderRockStar here for an update on the S&P or E-mini MES futures prop trading update for today, Monday. We're back in the markets this morning here. The market was selling off, then it came back. I have to go over the great setups today here at Day Trading Radio. Now again, you know, we're specialized in a signal called the super signal, and I'm stressing this over the last many videos how important it is to be successful in this market, to just take the signals that I'm generating on using the quad rotation and a combination of one of our playbook trades. So there's about 3 to 4 setups we want to take, and that's the only ones you really want to take. Anything else, you're going to start gambling. You know, and with those setups, you put a stop underneath the lows and you're good to go, because one of these are going to give you those big moves. Now today we actually started off, we got into the markets were up a little, and we started just kind of selling off most of the day. We actually started identifying the weakness here, and the weakness can be found, and again, these are just great little rules that you should pay attention to if you're trading short-term scalping and stuff. This is one of the greatest safety nets that I could give you. And we had a lot of people qualifying today too, so congratulations out there. I still want to hear your stories, so go over to the forum, the Day Trading Radio forum, or the Super Trader Lounge, where we're dealing with the prop trading, and please leave your comments of how you did it, and if there's anything you could learn and anything you could pass on to other people that are trying to give them inspiration. I'll post the link into the video description that you could, you know, and there's a lot of information there too, you know, that's where this video goes. So again, we actually had this little move up here, and at this point right here, we're just saying warning. We're having a hard time getting over that 20-period moving average, and we rotated up here, and this is staying below here. So we knew this was kind of going to fail. Now we kind of failed here, and then kind of went back up when we tested this trend line again. And it was a kind of it wasn't a downward trend line yet, but there was a beautiful trend line that went back here on Friday, all the way up to 3 o'clock on Monday morning. And then we came and we flushed through it, and we came back up to it. Now it's one of the best trades are when you break down to a support level and come back up to that support level, or in this case resistance area, and we kind of bang up against that a couple times before failing. And this exactly was textbook. This stayed embedded down here. It was very weak. You know, that's just it is a perfect setup, a perfect safety net to keep you out of trouble, because you're saying, all right, quad rotations, but quad rotation's just half of it, and you could get into quad rotation that leads to more selling, and you get run over. So that's why I always say wait for that divergence, and wait for the quad rotation divergence, or quad rotation coil, or quad rotation HBS type of setup. And we actually had this little wedge pattern playing out, and we were identifying this right about here, that quad rotation. And what happened is it pushed up, but what we said was it's rotating fast here. And what, you know, be careful every time it rotates up here. You have to, as long as this has been holding underneath the 20 and 50 period moving average, you have to continue to abide by that and sell into it, even if you're not getting a profit. A smart thing to do. And again, we weren't lifting too high here. Then we came back down and kind of got oversold again and chopped around. But here we had an area where we wanted to pay attention to because of what I like to see here. What I'm looking for is that low. First of all, we're on a trend line, and we're seeing these lows, and we're seeing these right at this point. I saw this little low, and we pushed up a little, and we came down quickly. But here we turned back up. So that was the trigger. It was like we have a bite. Here was our first real divergence of the day. You can't mistake a divergence. You have to take that divergence. That's so I saw that. We sent it out as a super signal, and put in a you know, talked about the stop. I think let's take a look at what the super signal looked like. If I have it on I have it here somewhere on the dashboard. Oh, actually, I just restarted this show, so the show should be back and restarted. Right, so quad divergence at 43.75 with a stop at 43.70. 43.75 was right here. A stop at 43.70. You can see it never got back down to that 43.70 area. and actually just continue to move. Now, I did take this trade. I did take it off because it was having a little trouble with that 50. We had a nice little trade on it. Sorry about that. So again, we had that nice little divergence, and that was the first one, and that really just, again, like I said, this could probably be the trade. I kind of mentioned it all day. So this could be the trade that we go back up to about 20 plus on the S&P, because that's where we started off. At this point, we were also oversold on our multiple time frames on the SPX, which I want to show you right now. Now this is the daily here. Now remember, we kind of gapped up this morning, so we kind of sold that rip. Here we go. So we opened up here, and then we sold off, and we kind of pulled back. And right at 12 o'clock, we were oversold here at 12. All right, we're going to just put this line in here. Put an arrow there, actually. Right here at 12, right before 12 o'clock on the 5-minute, we were oversold. And then we're going to zoom in here on the 1 minute. Well, it was actually the 3-minute and the 1 minute. So it was all, it was one of those multiple time frames. The 60-minute was not oversold, but we were showing signs of strength. 12 o'clock. Oh, actually it was. I'm sorry. Well, that was the 5-minute. Let's get straight here, Johnny. I know I checked the 60-minute at the time. It wasn't. But it was holding up. It wasn't really selling off here and during this candle. Then we got the nice move back up. And this is where we left off. If we take a look at the bird's eye view here, you have this lower trend line. We held it pretty good. We bounced back up. We stayed above it. We rallied up. This is the area now we're watching for tomorrow. We have an overbought level. And even we're going to look at when the market opens up today at 6 o'clock p.m. Futures are open up. I have a feeling that, we'll superimpose this trend line onto the futures trend line and trade off of it today. There's also a nice downward trend line, making this the next marks the spot zone. So if you should have had a great day today just with this big setup. Even when we noticed the strength, we also identified multiple bull flags here. There was one here, the fast rotation, the holding above the 80, and the price holding above the 20. And then there was another one, but you only buy it when it comes and closes back over the 20. In this case, there was a double bottom divergence here, and that was the other setup. It wasn't a quad rotation, but it was showing good strength on the 60-10. And a little sell divergence there pointed out, but it didn't, again, turned into a more of a bullish setup here. We got oversold quickly. What's rule number 1 for newer traders out there? Never take a trade opposite of what the stochastics are telling you. All right, you're just gambling. All right, so meaning down here, if you even you say, all right, we have a little short here, possible, and then it starts to move down, but it gets oversold. You're saying, oh, he said a short, but I'm also saying that this you cannot buy when the 9-3 and this type of trend, strong trend holding the 50, holding the 20. You don't want to short going into an oversold level and an upward trend. Same thing on the sell side. All right. So you actually had a little divergence. It pulled back. It turned into a flag, and it pushed back up. It wasn't a classic 20 flag, but it was a flag. And here was another 2020 flag right there. These are just very strong and very powerful moves. Now, if you have time to watch this and sit with us, you're going to be able to qualify in your prop accounts by taking these yellow circles. There was really no other qualifying setup today other than the flags, and we kind of walked you through all these all day long. I mean, I did see a lot of people take these flags, and we talked about that rotation and the strength above the 80 and the price holding above the 20. So we hold above the 20, we hold above the 20. You notice what happens when all that line, when this gets oversold and we're holding above the 20, we have a more aggressive steep move up, a big move up right here. Oh. Right here. A big move up right here. Finally, going into the last few minutes of the day, of course, it's no trade zone. The market sold off a little, but who cares? Overall, if you had the bot run in and stuff, you did pretty good. The want to show you these parameters that would capture most of the divergences and actually taking profits on these pretty good. Every pullback here, nice little profit. Every pullback, nice little pop. And that's where we left off here. So that was the key today, is the super signal. Hopefully you got that super signal, and if you want those super signals, subscribe to Day Trading Radio. You put in your text number, your email number. You get these right when I'm getting in. And again, these are real important ones. These are what we call the prop alerts. You know, especially for people out there trading prop accounts. These are the better setups for longer term moves, and you could use these for making your own money. It doesn't matter. If you have regular, you know, you could trade this. This is going to make you money. It's going to make you. It's going to qualify you. It's going to make you money. So I'm excited. Such a great setup happened today. If you have any questions or anything, feel free to email me, ironaction@yahoo.com. Futures open up in a bit, and if you, again, like I said, head over to DayTraderRadio.com. You get a lot of tools that you could use. You get the RockBot channel. You got the tradeometer. I didn't even check the tradeometer today. We had it running in the background. And yeah, look at that. Nice sell signal, nice buy signal right at the end of the day. The NASDAQ was the leader today, and the Dow was the one getting really hammered. Let's see if we could zoom out here a bit. There we go. Now we zoom in. All right, that's what we want to keep it at that level. These, remember, these are scalping signals. So these little dips are scalps. And then the little rips are scalps. And then the little dips are buys. Again, you get that with your membership here at Day Trader Radio too. Not to mention the RockBot channel and the opportunity, if you want, if you have the NinjaTrader license or want to run that on your own machine, we have that available monthly, quarterly, and yearly. So that's it. We're going to take it to the next level. Congratulations, everyone, for a good day today. The Zoom pulling back to 70. I think that thing craters to. Well, I'm not even going to go into it. Have a good week. Have a good day. We'll see you guys later on. Oh, I forgot. If you want to take advantage of the prop trading, the Bullnox coupon code is still available, and it's definitely worth getting. It's definitely worth getting here. I highly recommend going to the Prop Alert blog on top of Day Trading Radio. See a link up there, and this is, I'm always adding to it. But here's the recent. This is the recent codes here. DTRLIFE50 and DTRLIFE100 for 91% off the going prices. No, the DTR50 normally 171, only 1875 now, and the DTRLIFE100 normally 215, 2775. You can't pass this up. You have an opportunity to qualify on these alerts. It changes the game. You know, you're gonna have a qualified account that you could trade with live money. You're gonna split that. But you have it. This is doable. This is within reach of your trading. All right. Just remember, discipline, patience, taking the best setups. The best setups are identified for you. All you have to do is just develop that that discipline. So anyway, the link will be in the video. I had the link. Use these two coupon codes with the link. And then, of course, you'll get the discounts and stuff. I'm adding things to this site as I go on. I'll put that link in there. How do you set up here? This is a great video, how to set up and use the Bullnox. How to apply everything. How to set up the Rhythmic with the NinjaTrader. Download and setting up the NinjaTrader. Learn about the drawdowns, what the best account side is and stuff. That, again, all that's in the link on the front page there. But I'm also adding some new things here. I got to add some some new lessons here that I've sent out over the weekends that I'm going to be putting in here. Alright, so lots of good information there. I will let you go now. And we'll pick this up in a bit here. I'm actually going to add a couple new videos here too. Alright, everyone, have a good evening. Catch you on the other side.